significa que el pueblo dominicano tenga su propia aerolínea.
Significa poder iniciar tu día en el Carnaval de La Vega y terminarlo bailando en Colombia. Es poder salir de tu gimnasio en Naco para por la tarde escalar un volcán en El Salvador. Ver el amanecer en Las Terrenas y el atardecer en Cancún, Aruba o Curazao. Con tarifas desde $158 ida y vuelta, significa dejar de soñar y comenzar a volar. Precios accesibles, aviones nuevos. Muchos destinos, vuelos directos.
Vamos arriba.
¡Vamos arriba!
Vamos arriba.
Arayet.com.
We're here with two participants of the Miss Essence swimsuit competition. Ladies, feel free to introduce yourselves.
My name is Yesenia Jessica Lázaro. I am contestant number 1.
My name is Tatiana Clifton. I'm contestant number 7.
Okay, so welcome.
Thank you.
Firstly, because we have to know, what inspired you to want to join this competition? What was it that spoke to you that you decided this is something I want to be a part of? Yesenia?
Yes, I have never done a swimsuit pageant before, so it's pretty intriguing to me to actually contest in a pageant as this, such as this. And also, I have a skin condition, which most of the time I try not to show my upper body because of such. And I am very confident when I'm wearing clothing, when I'm covering my upper body, but the moment that I have to maybe go to the beach or so, I feel very insecure of myself. So I believe that joining this pageant will also influence my confidence in myself and would be a powerful move for me.
Ooh. And I understand that both of you have participated in pageants before. So Tassie, how has this experience differed from pageants that you've taken part in the past?
Well, I've done teen pageants before. I've done Miss Teen Carnival on the front side, and then I moved on to represent Prince and Martin in St. Kitts at the Miss Haynes Smith, where I also was crowned Miss Haynes Smith.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. But both of those experiences, didn't include swimsuit segments. So now I've reached a point where I miss pageantry because school and work kind of took up most of my focus. And then this pageant was brought to my attention, and I thought that it was an opportunity for me to like step out even further, because a senior pageant, for example, would have been with the dresses and so forth. I'm happy with myself, but almost like my fellow delegate, when I go to the beach, for example, I do not feel comfortable just showing off. I would always have a cover-up or something. So I was like, why not take that step to see my strength, or how further I can go, and even build more confidence than I already have.
Nice, nice. So what activities have you guys done so far in preparation for the pageant, and how do you think that is helping your final exhibition, for lack of a better word, your final self on stage? What activities have you done so far, and how is that contributing to your pageantry?
We have participated in 2 events that are, we would have to introduce ourselves. And of course, for the crowd, live crowd. And that is one of the things that I think every past pageant contestant can attest to, that you would, no matter how many times you have been on a stage, every other time that you go on a stage would be nerve-wracking. You know, despite the amount of times that you prepare and the practices you've done, it's always very nerve-wracking, in my opinion. So the experience that we have, the 2 events that we've gone to, and we've had to go and introduce ourselves, it actually is like a practice for the day of the event. We'll be more confident, that we'll be more comfortable. So it's very helpful to actually go out on the stage and present ourselves, introduce ourselves it's to me, it's a wonderful idea. So.
Tassie, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes, when we had events where we had to present ourselves, that's one, and then we also had fitness activities because pageants are more about dresses and the pretty outfits, but this one is different. It's all about you're seeing legs and upper body. It's in a swimsuit. That's the our coach said last night. That's the most nude you would be on stage. So it's all about being toned and feeling comfortable in your skin. So where fitness is concerned, I thought it was very interesting to have us participate in that. I personally did activities such as CrossFit, personal training, and all that are like great points leading up to the show that would help me feel more confident.
Awesome, awesome. So, anything you would like to say to the St. Martin public to invite them out to the show? Why should they come out to the show? What's happening? This is your time to pitch.
Awesome.
Both of you, we'll start with Tassie, and then we'll go to Jess.
Well, this year there were no pageants on the French side for the French Carnival, and I understood that there's not going to be a pageant on the Dutch side for Dutch Carnival, and this is for pageant lovers, for pageant supporters. This is something that, even if there's not carnival pageants, there's this one to to bring out the public and the pageant supporters. Like I said, it's very interesting to take it with a different point of view.
Nice. Jess?
Yes, so I would also like to mention that the show is on March 11th. It's going to be held at the Bel Air Community Center. The time, I can't confirm at the moment, but I would suggest that you follow the general public, follow our Facebook page, which is Essence and Mind Facebook page, and they can see all the information there as well. And everyone, not just pageant lovers, but anyone that would like to experience an amazing show, it's going to be extremely amazing. It's going to be totally different. It's not as the other shows that we've experienced before on the island. It's going to be full of creativity, full of body confidence, and we will be embracing all the women. That's the reason why we did it in March. So we are actually embracing all the women who basically tell our stories. And I think that's something that we should all support, women, men, children as well, and also the pageant lovers too.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you very much as well for having us.
So we're here with Ms. Paula Gordon, one of the organizers of the Miss Essence and Mind swimsuit pageant, first of its kind. So Paula, first of all, what is Essence and Mind swimsuit pageant?
So Essence and Mind is, well, let me talk about Essence and Mind first. Then Essence and Mind pageant comes under the umbrella of Essence and Mind production.
Okay.
So Essence and Mind is a platform that was just created. The concept came about last year, probably years before, but developed over the years into something that I'm absolutely in love with. So it's a platform that is empowerment of women, beauty, intellect, everything feminine, everything beautiful, everything pageantry, everything that has a learning aspect to it. So we came up with Essence and Mind, and then the first, what we wanted to do was a pageant. And that's how Essence and Mind swimsuit pageant was created under the umbrella of Essence and Mind.
Okay. So then what can the people expect then with the swimsuit? Because we are no strangers to pageants on St. Martin. But swimsuit pageant is very specific. What can we expect with a swimsuit pageant?
Well, you can definitely expect a bomb show, an amazing 7 beautiful contestants that is going to be contesting the title of Essence and Mind swimsuit pageant. It's the first of its kind. We've had swimsuit pageants before on the island. I know back in the day, we used to have those at Sunset and Bliss and so forth, if you can remember those. But we've never had one of the caliber that Essence and Mind is venturing into. We wanted to create something that was memorable, thus the reason why we placed this pageant in the month of March, which is Women International Month. So we wanted to create something that was very memorable. Like you said, we're no stranger to pageantry, but we're strangers to a swimsuit pageant. So the swimsuit pageant has 4 different segments that is going to be covered, and a question and answer segment also that will be covered in the swimsuit pageant.
Awesome. And since this is Essence and Mind's first pageant, how has the process been thus far in preparation, in getting the contestants, in seeking sponsorship and all of that?
Well, getting the contestants was easy. And of course, once we created the platform and then we put out our first event, we launched it on January 1st. And by January 2nd, we already had contestants who were registering for the pageant, and it was super overwhelming. We did have a number of persons that just wanted to get the information. And I know we've had, over the years, we've had pageantry, you've had girls registered, and then you have people fall out because of sponsorship. So sponsorship it's a little bit not what we thought it would be, but it's going great, I must say. We do have a number of sponsors that have jumped on board. Of course, it's something that's very new to the public. So I think others are looking on to see what is going to happen in order for them to jump on board, and we welcome them. That's welcomed. But sponsorship has been up and down, like I said, but we do have a lot of sponsors that have jumped on board and said, Paula, we understand what you guys are doing, we're intrigued with what you're doing, and you can count on us to be part of the event.
Awesome. You want to do the quick promo of Saturday, blah, blah, blah?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So the pageant is scheduled for March the 11th, 2023 at the Bel Air Community Center. It starts promptly at 8 o'clock. If anybody knows Paula Gordon, they know that I am a stickler for time. So we are going to start exactly at 8 o'clock. The anthem starts at 8, and then the show starts immediately after that. You do not want to miss the opening number. The opening number is being choreographed by 2 wonderful young ladies that are past queens of St. Martin, actually, Miss Melissa Boseman and Miss Shanice Powell. So we want to say thank you to them for taking on the 7 young ladies to create something that is going to be spectacular, particularly because it's the month of March. So it's going to be great. So please make sure come out in time for that. Seating starts at 7 o'clock, and the show starts promptly at 8. I do not believe in pageants going up until 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, so you do not have to worry about that. Our pageant is being timed properly. It's going to be a running show. We don't have lots of entertainment, but we will have a couple of entertainment just to have the audience, experience something different in the pageant world, of course. But we're asking you to come out. We're asking you to support the young ladies. We're asking you to support an amazing initiative and the foundation that has been created to empower women, to help young ladies, and for those who young ladies look up to as role models. So anybody that knows me again knows that I am pro young people. I love the young people, and I just want to see pageantry in itself also reach to a level where other Caribbean islands, once they hear the name St. Martin, the island St. Martin, or country St. Martin, they know that we would be one of the countries to be reckoned with. At this moment, unfortunately, we're not, there's other countries that when you hear pageantry and the countries are going, okay, I'm going to look forward to that one. But that is where I want us to become. I can't do it by myself. I can only do it with the help of the community, the stakeholders, the young ladies, and other persons who believe that pageantry is not only just a pretty face on the stage. Pageantry is part of our culture. It is. Give or take in other Caribbean countries, pageantry is one of the biggest events that is attended to, whether it's during their carnival or whether it's just during the year. And I want us to be like that. So I'm working really, really hard. I'm working along with amazing people who sees the potential of not only the foundation, but also the potential of St. Martin's pageantry.
Fred York, start it. Leave me Michael, suck it. Red Ice Crew, alongside K.R. S. We so overload up here.
When we touch the road, we going overload. Don't
going all out, going all out, going all out. When we touch the road, we going up and flow. No matter hold me back, and I'll go back on track. Going all out, going all out, going all out. Full of vibes, sexy girl them can wine. Look at this on a mass, everybody put your hands high. Girl go down, go down, girl go down, go down, girl go down, go down and stop. Girl back it up, me when you back it up, and me back it up and now drop.